What the study says.
Have you ever found yourself just watching your cat, when they're totally passed out, sleeping so peacefully?
Oh, definitely.
And you just wonder, like, how did they pick that spot? Or, that exact little curled up position.
Right. It seems so random sometimes.
Exactly. It seems totally simple, instinctual.
Yeah.
But what if even that cozy little nap holds some kind of surprising secret, like an evolutionary one?
Interesting.
Welcome back to What the Study Says. I'm Dr. Kai.
And I'm Dr. May. Today we're diving into two, really different areas of biology, but both super important.
Yeah, totally different scales. We're starting with a pretty curious new study about our cats, specifically their sleeping habits.
And then we're going to zoom way in, like deep inside our own cells.
Microscopic level.
Right, to uncover a really critical foundational discovery happening there. So yeah, get ready to maybe connect some surprising dots.
Sounds good. Okay, so let's unpack this cat nap thing first. It's pretty surprising. There was this recent study, right? And they analyzed, get this, 408 YouTube videos. Just cats sleeping.
Wow, okay. That's a lot of cat videos, even for science.
Right. And they found this statistically significant bias, like across the whole cat population they looked at.
A bias in how they sleep.
Yeah. Are you ready for this? About two-thirds, so 65.1% to be exact, of domestic cats prefer sleeping on their left side.
Huh. Left side down.
Left shoulder down, yeah.
Isn't that specific?
That is specific.
Yeah.
Okay, so why? Why the left side? There has to be a reason, right?
Exactly. What's the evolutionary driver? I mean, sleep is, it's a vulnerable time, isn't it?
Especially for cats. They spend, like 65% of their lives asleep? That's a huge chunk of time to be vulnerable.
A massive amount. So what's the advantage?
Well, this is the really ingenious part, I think. The proposed reason ties right into how their brains are wired for survival.
So the right hemisphere of the brain, it's generally dominant for processing threats, spotting danger.
Right, I've heard that.
So if a cat is sleeping on its left side, its left eye, the left visual field basically gets a privileged view when it wakes up.
Ah, so it sees things on that side faster.
Potentially, yeah. It allows for a quicker processing of anything approaching, like a predator or maybe even prey if it's hunting.
Wow.
It's like this subtle built-in alarm system, kind of always optimized, even during rest.
That really makes you rethink a simple cat nap, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's fascinating how that links up with what we already know about, like, brain lateralization, how different sides specialize.
Absolutely. It fits perfectly. The right hemisphere's known role in, spatial attention, fear processing. The right amygdala is key in threat response in lots of animals.
So it's not just random.
Seems unlikely. And the study, they were pretty careful. They looked at other things, like could it be pregnancy or maybe, paw preference, like being right pawed or left pawed. And they found those were unlikely to explain this really clear population-level bias. It strongly points towards, an ancient hardwired adaptation.
Amazing. Okay, so from cats snoozing on the couch, let's pivot. Let's switch gears completely and dive into the microscopic world inside our own cells.
Right, from the macro to the micro.
Deep inside, almost every cell in our bodies, we have mitochondria, the powerhouses.
Yep, crucial little engines.
And there's this system in there called the mitochondrial contact site and Christie organizing system, which thankfully we can just call MICOS.
Yes, MICOS is much easier.
So what exactly is MICOS, and what does discovering more about it really mean for us? What's the big deal?
Well, think of MICOS as like a crucial architect and maybe an orchestrator inside the mitochondria.
Okay.
For a while, we knew it helped shape those inner folds, the cristae junctions, the things that give mitochondria that huge surface area for making energy.
Right, the squiggly bits inside.
Exactly. But the newer research is showing it's much more than just structure. It's being called a critical hub. It goes way beyond just forming junctions.
A hub for what, though?
Well, if you connect it to the bigger picture, it seems MICOS controls a whole range of mitochondrial jobs. It's like a central command.
Like what kind of jobs?
Things like how mitochondria adapt when our metabolism changes, how they respond when cells are under stress, even guiding important developmental programs in the body.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it's key for constantly remodeling those internal membranes. And here's something really wild.
Okay.
It actually helps build direct links, bridges almost, between the mitochondria and another part of the cell, the ER, the endoplasmic reticulum.
It connects them directly.
Which allows for super fast direct transfer of important molecules like phosphatidylserine, stuff needed to build cell membranes, without needing complex packaging and transport. It's like a direct pipeline.
So it's this hidden network controller just keeping everything running smoothly for life itself. That's kind of incredible.
Precisely. And its roots are ancient. You find versions of it way back in evolutionary time, which suggests it might have been fundamental right from the start, billions of years ago, when mitochondria first teamed up with our ancestral cells.
Wow.
Foundational.
Absolutely. Foundational to life as we know it. Just quietly working away, making sure our cells can adapt and thrive.
What a journey, huh? We just went from, the surprisingly strategic way your cat might be napping.
Right, that left side bias.
All the way down to this fundamental machinery humming away silently inside every one of your cells.
And understanding these little nuggets, these insights, whether it's about your pet or your own cellular mechanics, it really does give you a shortcut, I think. A shortcut to feeling genuinely clued in about the incredibly complex world around us and, inside us too.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other seemingly tiny details or these hidden biological systems are just constantly working away, shaping life as we know it?
Yeah, just waiting for us to uncover their secrets.
Makes you think.